Hello Aries, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 18th going to the 24th of December, so let's dive in. I have a lot of cards out for you today, so we're going to use them. So let's pull these out first for you guys and see what's going on. All right, for Aries, please Spirit, what's going on? I immediately felt like I needed to put my glasses on, so some of you could wear glasses or be dealing with someone with that. Like I just felt like touching them on my face and then not there. But anyway, you have a leg up being the first card for you guys. So this week there might be so of course roles can also be reversed. You could be dealing with someone who might need your help, or you could be the one who needs to rely on others at this time. The leg up card kind of emphasizes the importance of sometimes needing to depend on other people. Sometimes we don't know everything that we need to know before we move forward. Sometimes we can't do everything all by ourselves. So something that you might have to do this week is to reach out, is to allow someone to take the ropes here whilst you relax and rest a little bit, okay, to take that burden off your back for some of you. Or you, again, could be the other person here, the bigger polar bear, the older polar bear who might be helping others at this time. This could be, specifically for those of you who are parents, for example, or, who might be dealing with some other people at this time. Someone is in need to be dependent. This is someone who is not usually, okay? So that's coming up for you guys. There is a nice emotional aspect to that card, to be honest. It's the feeling of actually feeling safe to be vulnerable in a situation. So sorry, I am moving towards the mic today because I want to make sure you guys can hear me. But anyway, let's grab another card for you guys. Let's see what else is coming up for you. But Aries, please, Spirit. They're showing me something. I don't know exactly what this is. I'm trying to see what this is talking about. They're showing me an image of something, but I can't quite work out what it is. Anyway. Ew, I didn't even notice this. Alright, that actually could be significant. You guys, you could actually have a focus on one thing and not see that there is a deceitful contract. This is not the first time that this has come out for someone, actually. Around this month, to be honest. I don't remember when it was or who it was, but we did have a similar aspect that there was deceit in a contract, deceit in some kind of legal situation, for example. Someone could be giving in false evidence, is what I'm hearing, or someone could be trying to, twist things in their favor. If you are dealing with legal situations, for example, be careful of signing any contracts or working with certain people around this time. Make sure you do your research, okay? Make sure you don't just sign things blindly. Make sure that you do speak up if necessary, if something is acting a little bit strange. This could be in regards to your money for some. All right, it is kind of scamming season. It's always around the end of the year that people just decide to take advantage of people. It's not very nice, but just be aware of it. So anyway, if it's not actual contracts, okay, work contracts, legal situations, then this contract card can also mean soul contracts. These are people that you have connections with. These are people that you have who is a soulmate, but I always say not all soulmates are good. We see soulmates as, the love of your life, but soulmates, at least in my opinion, is really just someone who we instantly connect with because they are here for a reason. We may not like it, we may not like them. I feel like initially with a soulmate, that you feel like you've known them before, and that can sometimes be misread at times, with familiarity. Okay, if it's familiar, then it's good. No. Some people we think are good and they end up not being very, very good people. So some of you might be recognizing that someone who you trusted, maybe it was to do with, maybe this leg up card is someone who you did once rely on and now you're having a hard time relying on other people since then. People using things against you, etc. There could be a relation to these, but anyway. Contract and deceit. Just pay attention to the people or the things going on around you. I think I'm hearing that you have your wits about you, Aries, and that's usually a phrase said when you are quite, on guard. So it's interesting that I got distracted trying to find a very small detail in something that I missed a huge combination of cards. And again, nothing is a coinky dink when I turn on the camera and start recording readings. So for you guys specifically, there could be a very specific message saying that whilst you're trying to catch out the smallness of details in something, you're really missing the bigger picture, and the bigger picture is really, you know, a telltale sign that something is not good and untrustworthy. Okay, person, situation, whatever it may be this week. Okay, right, another card please for Aries. Well, you have abundance coming in, which is great. And I'm hearing here abundance is a mindset. As you can see here, there is, okay, so especially if this is very big for those of you who might have accidentally put your money in something and lost it or whatever, okay? Or in any, your trust, whatever this represents to you, okay? As you can see, there is one person who drops their coin down the drain, and that's it. He's lost all hope. He is now gonna cry about it forever, you know, and always remind himself of why he should never carry change in his pocket, whatever it is. All right, whereas the other girl here drops her coin in the drain, and she is actively pursuing ways to get it out again. All right, and what this is basically saying is that either we have a victim mindset and allow life to kind of knock us down and kind of we just take it and do nothing about it, or we kind of fight back is what I want to say, or we actively pursue solutions rather than problems. All right, so within this week, abundance lies in your mindset, and this is something that you probably are going to be changing. It does feel like based on some deceit. Either we allow that deceit to overwhelm us. Okay, I don't trust people anymore. I will never trust another person ever again in my life. I'll never speak to anyone again. I'll never have love in my life. I will never go down this certain route ever again because people, you know, your trust has been broken. Something that you thought was good ended up not being very well. But instead of worrying about it and only seeing a problem in it, try to find a solution, because as you can see here, she's finding a solution and she ends up having more than what she actually originally lost. So there's a message. If you have lost something, internal, external, whatever it may be, it can be regained back in tenfold if you actively try to pursue a solution. Okay, I also have another oracle deck. I told you I have all the cards for you guys this week. Let's see, for Aries, please. Then we will go into the tarot. Aries, you have the Lovers. Now, this is an oracle deck, so it can be the same as tarot. I will give you a double meaning here. Lovers could represent love, all right? It's your relationships with people. Some of you could be in a relationship, and again, maybe outside of your relationship, you have been misled in some way. You could be having to rely on this person whilst you get yourself back together again. And that's really lovely if you have someone who's able to do that with you. Some of you, maybe it was in love who you felt deceived. In which case, don't let that shut you off from love, okay? Because that person is just not the right person. They were not a good person, but there are still good people in the world, okay? We just have to use our discernment sometimes. Sometimes it happens just to teach us a lesson, really. Sometimes, what can you do? You know, we've probably all been in situations where we kind of did everything that we could and still got, you know, screwed over in the end. Then what can you do? You know, don't worry too much about that. If you did your best, then that's all you could have done. Doesn't make it right for the other person, absolutely not, but there's no need to hold it within and kind of storing that negative energy within yourself if you could have done nothing about it, okay? But anyway, let's carry on. Let's see. Lovers can also represent a choice in tarot, okay? So for some of you, this is about making your choices wisely, which can actually make a lot of sense with your reading. But anyway, let's have a little look. Let's see what's going on for you guys this week. All right. Okay, I like that. You have the Eight of Wands. This is a really good positive sign that this week things will be going in the right direction. So regardless of what has happened, we will pull a recent past and a near future pile, okay, if I can find my words. But in your present energy, this is saying that things are now moving forward, or at least moving in the right direction this time. All these butterflies represent transformation. Eight of Wands is also about change, but again, it's change in a good direction. This is generally, I always get generally and genuinely always so confused. But anyway, this is generally a really, really good card. It could be about communication. You guys could be getting a lot of opportunities or things coming your way. This does say that your life is starting to speed up here. So again, it is a very good card, to be honest. You also have the Empress. All right, this is showing up again in your present energy. So in terms of yourself here, Aries, you could definitely be in a position of love and understanding. This is an energy of abundance. So you have that twice now in your reading. So this is good. Anything that you have lost, you are gaining tenfold. All right, you're getting back again tenfold. Why? Because you deserve it. Because you're in this Empress energy. You are understanding. You are compassionate. You are all loving. All right. You know that what you put out to the world, you get back regardless of how it seems. And regardless of who tries to get into this little garden you have here full of abundance. Okay, so that's a good mindset to have, guys. Some of you could be receiving communication from a mother figure around this time. You could be meeting up with a mother figure, hearing from a mother figure for some. You also have the Queen of Cups here. So Queen of Cups is a very loving card, a loving energy. This tells me that you guys are definitely in an emotional energy. I do believe that you are actually paying more attention to yourself, and some of you might have to be quite open and vulnerable to other people so that you can have that time to yourself as well. This is a really good energy for being empathic, guys, okay? This is a really good card for really trying to understand your emotions. You could be more sensitive this week, but it's not a bad thing. All right, let's see. The recent past, please, for Aries. The World reversed, and it's on top of the Empress. So this is usually my card of like a glow up. So the fact it's in the recent past is telling me that you are a different person. Only recently, I think it's only recently that you've changed and stepped up into this Empress energy. Empress also is ruled by Venus, so that is a planet of love. It's a planet of, you know, doing things that you love. It's a very loving planet, and it's a planet of beauty. So you guys could just be really focusing on this glow up of yours. But yes, it's just telling me here that you were in a very different chapter only recently. Okay, let's see. Let's see for Aries, please. Recent past, Judgment. And Two of Cups and Hierophant, definitely emphasizing a relationship in the past. I'm going to clarify these just to make sure, but the World reverse tells me that there was like a false start to a new beginning. Usually it's about ending cycles, beginning new ones. This tells me that in the past there was a bit of a delay when it comes down to starting something fresh or starting something new. Judgment is a card of clarity, truth, revelation. You know, people are being called to wake up so that they can rise up here. This may have meant that you guys, again, came across some sort of truth. I don't know if it is to do with this relationship, but there is something significant here about a relationship lately. Maybe you felt like in a relationship you have become a lot more vulnerable and open. That doesn't just have to be to do love, by the way. That could be the mother figure. That could be a family member. That could be just someone. The Seven of Swords tried to show itself to me. So that is a card of deception as I'm seeing that. Well, all right, let's clarify. Why is the Wild card reversed, please? For Aries. The Three of Wands, this is you waiting for something. So for that to come on top of a delay. And Page of Swords. Now, Page of Swords is kind of a triggered energy. This could be you becoming very impatient. This could be you, especially if, again, you're looking too much at the details, that you were missing the bigger picture of something here. Page of Swords can also be, again, a hater energy, someone who is watching, someone who is curious about you, someone who does think about you, maybe not in the best of way because it's a triggered energy. Three of Wands, there's a delay in a new beginning because of some triggers or someone else. He might still be holding on to you guys, but you are waiting for the new beginning, or what? For the glow up, whatever this is. You're already out of this. I'm just trying to understand your story. All right, Judgment here, please. The Magician and a Sun card. So something that you definitely found out or was called upon was something that made you really realize your potential here. The Sun is very auspicious. There could have been some good news of the past lately for you guys. The Sun is innocence, it's joy. It's a very lucky card, actually. And the Magician here is about manifesting and being the creator of your reality. So whatever it is that was made known to you, this angel is blowing its trumpet here and it's causing you to feel more empowered. So whatever that is to you, something gave you strength. And then Two of Cups, Five of Cups, Four of Cups, and one more. A lot of emotions here, and Three of Cups coming through. But it did come up reversed though, and you have the Page of Wands and the Devil. And Seven of Cups here. So this is a little bit of gossip. I'm not going to lie. Not everything is true with when that card or combination comes up here. Be careful of people who gossip here. Because it's a bit toxic. It's a toxic energy here. So pay attention to people who are like that. Be careful of what information you're feeding them to. So this is not a terrible combination for some of you in a relationship. You could have, been focusing on other things that were quite negative, some disappointments here that you were not able to see a really good connection for some. Four of Cups, some of you may have been quite distant from a person in a relationship, but this could have been someone else here. Actually, I think it was you. Some of you were a bit closed off to love and relationships because you were really focusing on other areas of your life that you were just really unhappy with, that you may have not cherished a connection, only for some, because we go from this Two of Cups, Five of Cups, Three of Cups reversed. Again, something was spilt here. Something that you were relying on, someone that you were relying on is no longer around. Four of Cups is almost like rejecting other offers because he's got these ones here. It's like content energy. But when the Three Cups spill, there's a little bit of regret here about choosing the wrong thing, choosing to focus on the wrong thing. That's what it feels like here. But it will bring you closer to someone else. Love, relationship, whatever, family, whoever this is. Losing something gave you an opportunity to appreciate something else that you already had in your life. Okay? And build a closer connection between you and somebody else. And then you get kind of on the same energy. You have the Queen of Cups. So this has helped you to become a lot more emotionally, I want to say grateful. I think you're grateful anyways, Aries, but sometimes we can lose track of that. So the Queen of Cups tells me that you are super, super grateful now. And no longer, again, focusing on the negatives. I think that's a part of yourself that you have dropped and let go of, which is great. All right, near future then for Aries. I do feel like this is all kind of telling me that you have definitely glowed up from some disappointment here. Something that, a mindset that maybe made you a bit more triggered, like triggered easily, or, Five of Pentacles. It is a little bit of a victim mindset, but again, I don't want to offend anyone when I say that, and there's no judgment here. But sometimes it's easier to go like, why does this always happen to me? You see what I mean? And never try to push through, or push through past, rejection, for example. Anyway, let's move forward. They're almost, I have to say it, that I was going to ignore it, but they were saying I need to say it. But they're trying to give me an example of sometimes you just have to ask again. And there's one mindset, one person, for example, who asks, but then, the first no that they get, that's it. Life hates me. I knew this would never work out. I'm never going to do that ever again. I'm never going to push myself ever again because all it does is lead to failure, whatever. There's one person who gets triggered easily, right? And that's it. That rejection has now, what's the word for it? Validated that part of themselves. I told them that it would never work out anyway. You see what I'm saying? It's like a subconscious thing. Whereas the other person, they go, are you sure that we can't negotiate? Someone who pushes and fights for a bit more without being triggered at the first sign of rejection, abandonment, whatever it is. That's the one who, actually the person goes, actually, do you know what? Yeah, we can negotiate. Actually, do you know what? Just have it. You see what I'm saying? It's like almost like when you give up too early, it's of course never possible to have that really good outcome in the end. So I feel like that's what they're showing you, is that I think it's just asking you to fix on that mindset, but something that you seem to have done already. So anyway, they're just giving you food for thought, I guess. But anyway, near future, please, for Aries. Six of Wands. All right, victory, success, recognition for some. This could be a bonus. This could just be getting a lot of rewards or awards for your work here, a lot of attention for it. You have the Wheel of Fortune. This is about blessings and the wheel turning in your favor here. A lot of change, a lot of unexpected surprises might come up for you guys in the near future as well. And Temperance, patience, a balance. And there will be a time where you will take a break. I'm kind of feeling this is not usually a vacation card, but I feel like there will be a time where you do take a bit of a break, maybe go to like a new scenery. That will give you some enlightenment. I don't know, there's something here saying that with some travel or with some sort of time out, some break, it could even just be like a weekend that you have off. For example, you're going to go somewhere and somebody's going to really help you to reflect and rebalance yourself. All right, but this is victory, this is success, expansion. So expect some growth in the near future for you guys. Expect that abundance that it is that you're desiring here. All right. Okay, let's grab you some extra tea leaf tarot cards. All right, these are just some random messages for you guys. Then we'll flip the coin. All right, for Aries. That is too many. There's like a huge chunk that fell out. I won't take that. All right, you have time to get out of a situation or a mindset. 10 card here, celebration, fun, and enjoyment coming through. You do have romance in the air, so if you're single, then that's good news. And if you're in a relationship, then there will be some more romance. You have forces working against you here, which I think that you will push past. Dealings or relationship with a man. And you will receive a gift this week. Okay, let's flip the coin. Make sure you think of your question. Pause the reading if you need to. This is a yes or no coin, so think of the question in your head or out loud. And I will flip it, see what the universe has to say, of course. Of course, I was going to say, okay, but of course, this is just guidance. So never take tarot or anything too literally, okay, guys? Really important. All right, for Aries, please, this week. Like, I'm trying to get better at doing that, but hey, we have the answer no, okay, for you guys, whatever that is. All right, I love you guys. I wish you all the best. Thank you so much for being here with me. I hope you liked and enjoyed the reading. Let me know, but I will see you guys next time, okay?